Hi there, guys. My name's Ian England, and Happy New Year's. Tonight is New Year's Eve, and tomorrow will be the brand new year of 2026. Now, I've been excited for 2026 because one, I want myself a job, an ID, a driver's license, and all that stuff. I want to get to it, so hopefully this is going to be my gratefulness because between you and me, I've been out of high school since May of 2025, and I have not been able to, get around where I need to go. I mean, I literally had some stuff because my parents and I have been trying to figure this out, but that's my dad and mom else. My mom got hurt over the summer. Well, my mom got hurt. My mom grandmother passed. Great grandmother passed away. A great aunt. You get the picture. We just had a lot. We just had a lot of stuff we've been trying to do lately, and I have not been able to do it. So hopefully, 2026 will be a good year for me to have a job, a car, everything I need, and updates for what's going to happen. So this video, we're talking about some updates, what might happen in 2026. So, in 2026, think what might happen because this is the perfect time to do this. Probably every single New Year's Eve, I'm gonna do a video of talking about what's gonna happen in next year. So, okay, let's start with the basic ones. One, for Disney Pictures. Now, Zootopia 2 definitely saved the box office, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so hopefully I'll get around to seeing that very soon. But for Zootopia 2, but Disney's going back to the old habit again of making too many sequels, live action remakes. I heard they're doing a live action remake of Up with Han Solo playing Carl Fredricksen, and it gets worse right there because they're making a one with The Rock in real life. I mean, I just don't want to be pushy, but those guys are just parasites because they just don't care much about the fame and fortune and care about some money. Okay. There's a guy named Joss. He's was a Disney park employee from 1998. For 30 years, he's been doing stuff. And matter of fact, might become the next CEO of Disney by spring of 2026, which I'm hoping because if this guy has some great vision of Walt Disney vision, I hope he turned it Disney how it should have been, not full of greed or money or old adults about way up to their 40s or 50s acting like kids. No, I want to see what Disney is made for because Disney is a great company to watch because my parents are coming to the old generation. My dad was born in 68. My mom was born in 73. They've seen all the Disney films. My dad loved the Kurt Russell films. My mom loved the old Disney princess films, including the old Robin Hood film because it came out a month before my mom was born. But that was good times. And then now, because I watched The Love Bug. Herbie inspired me to become a car guy, and that's how I'm glad to be a car guy because of that movie. And that's one thing I enjoy. So that's definitely why I enjoy that. So the thing now I'm going to be talking about now is other stuff because there's been so many movies coming out in 2026. Which plan to go see? I'm going to go see Cars. I'm going to go see just trying to think of the other ones. There's so many movies. Toy Story 5, which is not probably not going to do as well. But I'm just gonna go see a problem last time because they can't they probably will not make a second movie after this because Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are older now and they've been acting for years. So this will probably be the final chapter for the voice actors. Period. And I said period because 2024 was supposed to be the last movie, but Disney had to make more money somehow. Okay. So, anyways, let's just start with something else. So, you guys notice I'm going on My Little Pony stuff, which you think I'm next out I'm a brony. Well, I'm mid brony. I liked the show. I enjoyed the voice actor Tara Strong. She was good friends with Kevin Conroy for 25 years, and that's definitely why I enjoy. Now, we're not gonna get too political, but I'm not gonna say anything on this video. So, anyways, so My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic was a series that lasted for 9 years, from 2010 to 2019. If it would have lasted for 2 more seasons, it would have broken the MASH record, but it did not make that part, and it just went around the same season run as Matlock, the original Matlock with Andy Griffin. If some of you guys know what that show is, my papa loved that show when mom told me. So, anyways, as by the new year, the My Little Pony year is gonna happen because Hasbro has been doing best it can because the fifth generation did not do as well, and they made like a cart like Teen Titans Go kind of show. Like I'm not gonna talk about. They made it in 2020. It was just a weird show, but it is what it is. But after watching, after hearing some news about the sixth generation coming out in 2027, it's gonna probably be a high note. But anyways, let's start with the good ones. They're making a comic book series by a company called Boom Studios of taking a license, MLP license, to make new issues of comic books, which is kind of cool because it's a continuation from the final episode. See the main six is older, and seeing the new generation just learn about friendship and become the next main six, maybe. But we'll see what happens then. But that's the main time I heard that comic books would be good. So the bigger question we're going to talk about is the My Little Pony 6th generation, because as of right now, Hasbro is teamed up with MGM and Amazon for this live-action movie, which is to be the Uncanny Valley for this movie, because they're doing the same role as like how Sonic did and the Pikachu Detective did and some other stuff that made live-action stuff, like Scooby-Doo and Yogi Bear. Yeah, so I'm definitely need to talk about that one, right, because I'm not too worried about the film. It might not do as well, but I'm not sure yet until they show the first trailer in late 2026 or late 2027. But basically, they're gonna do the same role like the Never Strike 5 and Sonic, because they showed the trailer, everybody hated it and complained about the looks, and then have to redesign the characters or delay the movie or cancel the movie, making a brand new one, which is probably gonna cost about extra pounds of money to do that, but I'm not too worried about that. So the movie is supposed to take place. Is so far details I learned about, it's gonna take place in the the real world, our world, like real life stuff like cars, businesses, restaurants, the whole Magilla. All people living their American dream, and the ponies are in our world, which that's been taking a lot for all these different movies I watch over the years, along with some stuff. So the characters, there's been talk about 3D and 2D, but they were probably going for a Roger Rabbit kind of vibe of using 2D in the real world, which, that's kind of like how that YouTube channel I watched called Real Life Pony, based on the series Man vs. Pony, exactly what it is. And it's definitely all that kind of things, and that's definitely why I think that show's pretty interesting to talk about of the series I watched. Anyways, let's just move down the line for what else. So, I heard about the cast has not been announced, but they've been talking about Awkwafina being there. Like, I don't have trouble with Awkwafina. She's probably one of my favorite actresses. She's been about almost every single show movie like during my late 10s and early 2020s. Because if you don't know, anyways, I was saying, I don't have a problem with Awkwafina because I think of her as like Paul Frees. Because Paul Frees, if you don't know who he is, he did a lot of voices of characters. Matter of fact, if you don't watch Santa Claus Coming to Town, he voiced Burgermeister. He voiced for the white guy with a black trench coat and fedora on the Rocky Bullwinkle shows. He did all that stuff for up to the end of his death. He also voiced for Carr, Kit's evil twin, before they replaced him after Optimus Prime. Yeah, that was a good time. So, so the show we're talking about, because the movie, like Allison's, my goal for them to do it, of course they don't take fan requests, but we the fans have to get something what we want if they're going to make it, because the sixth generation is supposed to go makes up the fourth generation of the characters in real life. Now here's the thing: if you're going to do something like that, you can make the fourth generation kind of else, but add some little bit details of the sixth generation, but don't get too far, because that's the uncanny part about that one else. And if you're going to do that, you must get the voice actors back together, because all the voice actors to the voice of characters, they brought these characters to life. I mean, getting some Hollywood actor ain't going to be really the same, because these girls have done a lot of work for these characters for the last 9 years. So, if they do that, like I'm hoping they can do that, but we're not sure yet. It's still in development as I speak right now, but I'm hoping they can do something like that because I bet you fans right there, including you, Brandon, if you're watching this, it's gonna be a blast for the show. So, yeah, it's just yeah. I'm hoping it does pretty well because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna take me and Brandon go see the movie probably when I start driving again. Contact with Brandon because I've been trying to reach him for a while. You know, his mom Facebook and her YouTube channel. I have not got a response yet because well, we're gonna plan after New Year's. My dad's gonna get in touch with his grandpa and we're gonna try to get in touch with him so give me his number so I can call him on this phone I'm using right now for recording. But I'm hoping that's true. Anyways, so for me, it's very important if I start working pretty soon because my mom and dad have been pulling my weight for 19 years of my life, and I don't want to be do that anymore because next in 2026 I'll be 20, and I need to be be respectful and pull my own weight. My problem is myself. I can't help it. I was had levels of my life. One guy talking about how well I can talk. I struggle sometimes. So guess what? You don't treat people like that. If I got a less figure right now and punch you in the nose, I'll do that. So, anyways, you all guys have been very supportive, and I know some of you guys are ponies, and thanks for all subscribe for me what you did for what you guys did to my channel because I have about 320 subscribers. I want to thank you all for all the support you gave me for the last few years. I hope I will do more videos in the future because I want to do more future stuff to do on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I appreciate all the support you guys have gave me, and I hope you and I will be with us by 2026 because I still want a lot of support because I want my channel to grow because by the time I start getting my bank account, because I want to start growing because I want to make some money off of YouTube when I start making videos. Probably won't be that's enough like a daily job, but a little extra money in the door would be fine. So anyways, you guys support me, and I will check you guys out. And some of you people I know are YouTubers like me. I'll go support you and talk to you on your social media and stuff like that. And I hope you guys have a great New Year's out there. Party of old Tennessee, all across the country, America, or different places. Anyways, I want to wish you all a happy 2026, and thanks for watching this video. Anyways, I'll see you guys the next one. So happy New Year's, and thanks for watching, and bye.